process happened and made the decision that we were going to start the business. Well, come February, we were in pre-launch. March, we launched in 2013 in the business. So, you know, when I get focused on a business, I'm focused. You know, prior to my other company I ran in the private sector, I started it when I was 19 years old, and I ran that company until I was 42 years old. When I get started in something, I lock in. And I have laser vision, and I'm focused. I may not be the quickest one. I'm not going to win. May not win the 100-yard dash, but let me tell you something. I'm going to finish the damn race. I'm not going to let anybody tell me I can't go out and do something. And I'm always going to take action and do the steps that it takes to build the business. And successful people always find a way. We all have challenges. We all have hurdles. We have obstacles that we're going to come across in building our business. As you build your Travorium business, you're going to have obstacles. You may have somebody that's in your downline that just drives you nuts, and your downline makes some of your key leaders you thought were going to build the business quit. You may have an upline that you don't really like that much, or there might be some strife going on. Well, I want to encourage you, if that's the case, then go to an upline that you do like. Find somebody that has financial interest in your success and plug in with them and build with them. So it's a very key if you want to be successful in our company that you lock in. It's you engage, you're a leader or an up-and-coming leader, or if you're brand new in the business, you want to engage with your team. How do you engage with your team? Be the leader. Create accountability between you and your team. If you're brand new in the business and you're not quite ready to do a presentation, you know what? Call your upline leader and say, hey, I want to set up a Zoom for, my goal is to put 5 new prospects on that Zoom. Can you help present? And the great thing about doing that is all you got to do is get good at the invitation on sharing with people why they need to come listen, why they need to come look. And then you let your upline explain the opportunity. If you learn how to properly edify your upline, you can have them be a rock star when they're sharing the opportunity and being the complete expert with your prospects and your team members. If you want to build a big business, you're gonna have to engage. And so, our corporate call is not really a call based on customers. It's based on people that want to build a big team. They want to build a big business. And they're looking to change their lives. They're looking for a plan B. They're looking to subsidize their income. And there's nothing better out there than the travel industry. And there's no better company in the travel industry than Travorium. We bring tremendous value into the marketplace, and we show people how to travel. When you think about our product, it's the most perfect product that you could sell. It's coveted and dreamed about by people all around the world. That's what's allowed us to become a global company. You don't have to become garage qualified. You don't have to store products. Guess what? Our products travel. Travel is something everybody wants to do. It's easy to talk about. And I got to tell you, it's absolutely fun. Now, we are getting ready to launch here soon. I won't give the dates. I know people are asking. I got a text message the other day from one of our top leaders. When is this coming out? It's coming out. I'm not giving you a launch date. We're working on it behind the scenes, but it's coming. So, we're about ready to launch the Travorium pack. And let me see if no, don't die on me. There we go. All right, we're about ready to launch. We're going to be launching our Travorium travel pack, and this is it's the retail. The price is $999, and this is not for everybody, but a lot of people
are going to want to do this. Why? Because they're going to have enough points to be able to fully take advantage of our Dreamcation platform. And that's where you can access the getaways and go on an incredible trip on the getaways. You can go on a world tour, and you'll have enough points right out of the gate to be able to do that. And so, why would somebody take the Travorian Travel Pack? Well, members can travel right away. You're going to access the world tours, the getaways. I just shared that. More importantly, if you want to build a big business, you know what? You got to become a product of the product. So if you are actually out there, going on travel, showing the trip, social media proof, right? You're proving that, hey, this product works. I'm using it. You're going to attract so many more people in the business. You're going to build your belief level in your own company, in your own business as the CEO. So we want to encourage you guys to travel. One of the other things, it's a business expense. You get to write the whole dang thing off because the reason you're going is to do what? Proof of concept. Be a product of the product. Well, we have got some other incentives on the other side when you buy the Travorian Travel Pack. You're going to get to earn double commissions. So let's talk about that for a minute. We're going to rank advance you in our leadership bonuses. We'll talk more about that when we launch. But you're going to earn double direct sales bonus if you own the Travorian Pack. And if one is sold in your organization, guess what? Wherever you're at in the code, you're going to earn double commissions on that. You're going to earn double sales bonuses. So, let's go back. So if you make a sale, you're going to earn double direct sales bonuses. In your downline, if somebody makes a sale, you're going to earn double leadership bonuses on the commissions in the Travorian Pack. Now, it's dollar direct and then $25 per code, all the way up to 1-star ambassador. If you own the Travorian Pack, you're actually going to get double commissions on that. So you're going to get $100 in the direct sales bonus, and you're going to get $50 on each one of the codes. So something to look forward to. We're excited about being able to launch it. We've had a lot of interest from a lot of people who have asked us to put out the Travorian Pack and allow people to get more travel points. You can buy it at any time when we launch it. And more details will be coming out about that here as we launch it. So, Todd, with that, if you're on the call, I'll give it back to you.
You couldn't get the button to unmute myself or the camera gone. By the way, Dave, obviously, since you brought that up on Saturday, countless people have been asking. There's a ton of energy, a ton of excitement. I just want to reiterate for everybody out there that when people join our company, they're still going to join with a titanium or platinum. Nothing has changed. It's exactly the same program. Nothing's changed. In fact, they have to join with titanium or platinum. You cannot buy the package Dave just showed you without first saying, am I going to be a titanium or platinum member? Now, if I am a titanium or platinum member, nothing's changed. You have the option. Do you want to buy this product or do you not want to? If you don't. If you do. But obviously there's going to be a ton of people who are like, my gosh, if I can buy a vacation day number 1 and become a product of the product, I have enough points where I can go on a trip right away. And if I buy it, I get double commissions on every one of my downline, potentially infinitely deep based on my rank from here on out forevermore. That's a pretty big incentive to also do that. So, and that's going to drive a ton of commissions, a ton of money. And so again, when you start doing some of the math on this, I know that Dave, you shared a number the other day. You were just doing some rough projections and numbers, for ambassadors and 1-star ambassadors and some hypothetical scenarios. But it was enough that anyone that heard the number, you'd spit out your bubble gum.
We actually believe that because of the Travorian Pack that we're going to have ambassadors making in the neighborhood of $150,000 to $200,000 a year. A year.
Yeah.
So just at the ambassador level. So That's substantial income. That's substantial income.
Yeah, and I know when you got to the one-star ambassador, you were talking over, potentially over 20 grand a month there, right?
That's correct.
And guys, a one-star ambassador, it's only 400 people in your right leg, 400 people in your left leg. Now, I understand if you're new and you're trying to get your first 3, that might sound like a lot of numbers. But anyone that's done networking for a while, I mean, we were, we've been part of a company where we went from 2 million a month to 10 million a month in 9 months, and we had 5,000 people a week joining the company. Trust me, as you get your numbers rolling, as you get a few who get a few, your team gets bigger. Yeah, many hands make light work. When it's no longer just you doing all the work, it's not just you. I mean, when you got a lot of other people rolling the boat, you're cranking 1 stars and 2 stars, and the next thing you know, you become a 3-star, and then your 2 stars are becoming 3 stars. You're becoming a 4-star, and they got 1 stars. You're like, oh my gosh, look at the team grow. And you're like, oh my, I could see that 1 star. It's not that far away. It's not a very big team. I mean, 800 people, and you're talking about just absolutely life-changing kind of money.
Well,
multiple 6-figure earner.
Yeah, Todd. So, and it's how do we get to that level? That's not a big team, and that's not you recruiting 800 people, but it does require a commitment, and it does require activity. When we talk about just looking at the Zoom right now, I'm just looking at the Zoom going, man, you know what? You should have your entire team on these Zoom calls. Because it could be one thing that's said that somebody hears, and that's the difference. And so when it's a live Zoom, when you're on a live Zoom, your attention span is more focused, because I don't know about you guys, but I mean, I'm blinded all day with videos all day long, on different social media, whether it's an email post, whatever the case it is, right? So, I mean, but not really. It's not seeing the trees when you're looking at the forest, right? You're not as focused. By the way, I wanted to make sure and mention is that, man, if you guys missed, you got to be on the Saturday calls. I was on the Saturday training call with Daryl and Todd, listening in to what they were talking about, and they were dropping nuggets on how to be successful in Trevorium. And, again, that's another tool that you could have people use live. You could be like, the call's coming up, you text your team beforehand, and you're like, hey, man, I'm going to be on the call, or I want you to make sure you're on the call. And you got your team on the call, everybody's on the call, and maybe you do like cliff notes. You take notes of what you heard, and you do a little meeting after the meeting with your team and say, hey, what did you get from that call? This is what I got from the call. These are my notes from the call. This is a learned skill. To develop a organization and network marketing, you have to learn the industry. You have to learn how to build a team. It doesn't just happen. Todd Strand's not who he is today because it just happened. He became a student of the industry. Daryl and Maria Roberts, the same thing. And guess what? These guys, I'm telling you, what they're training on is worth thousands and thousands of dollars to you. And the only way, I believe, that you're going to really lock in and have your team engaged and be committed is to get them live on that event. Make it one of your events that you're going to be on and that you're going to push your team to be on to be successful. How does it cost you thousands and thousands? It costs you thousands of dollars not to be there. Well, I mean, if you took the knowledge you got just to get the 2-star director in the business, right? Just to go 2-star director. And you can make an extra $24,000 a year on the low side as a 2-star director. Not very active, hitting some of the bonuses, getting the daily pay, just kind of cruising along, right? That's an extra 24 grand a year. What do you got to do in a job to go make an extra $24,000 a year? What kind of financial investment for retirement do you have to put together to go make an extra $24,000 a year in your bank account? I got over $1 million in one of my bank accounts, and I don't make that. Guys, I'm telling you, you got to be serious about our business. You got to be serious about Chivorium. And one of the ways that you show that you're serious is you got to show up. You got to show up live. You got to get your team on there live. You got to be on there live. You got to have accountability with your upline. You're telling your upline, I'm here. That means you're serious about it. Guess what your upline is going to want to do? They're going to want to spend time and to help you develop your business, right? When they recruit somebody, they're going to want to put them in your business because you're serious about building the business. That's how you get spillover, right? And then you get your team to do what you do. I came back to that again because I believe it's a big part in for you guys to find success in building your Chivorium business. So Todd, I'll give it back to you because I could be on this this topic probably for another 30 minutes and just talk about this is what you got to do to be successful. Those of you that want to make income, those of you who want to build a business, stop screwing around. Stop playing. Stop telling people you got a business and you don't work it like a business. That's the bottom line. If you want to be successful, you got to pay the price. You got to be accountable, and you got to put it on your calendar, and then you go after and you attack your calendar. All right. So with that, Todd, I'm going to give it to you.
I'm thinking, boom, right? And I can see Danny Segredo back there, like he's like, go Dave, you tell him, man, you tell him. And so anyway, we got Mr. Danny Bling Bling on top of the roof in Cabo, overlooking the pool, the ocean, the whole 9 yards. I want to get him in here for a moment. I want to get to Ambassador Deborah Taylor. I know we got Dale Maria at the airport in San Diego. Once they clear security, they're going to come on as well. So, Danny, my man, your thoughts?
Oh my God!
Put me in, coach. Put me in.
I'm going like this, right? I just finished watching LeBron James, that 37-year-old, triple-double, knocking. Man, he's putting in work. And I hear David coming on board right here. I'm like, man, today's a beautiful day. LeBron kicks butt. David comes in and drops some serious nuggets. I'm fired up, man. I'm fired up. Woo! Yeah, baby. Yes, I got the sunrise in the background. Man, everything that David just said. Man, that's powerful, man. I have goosebumps, and I'm like, let's go get it. Let's go get this money. This challenge that David put in place, I remember when he launched it, I sent a message to all my leaders. I said, who's going to go get that money? Who's going to go get that money? And I remember having that phone call with you, Todd, a couple of days ago. I said, I looked at that list. I said, we killed it. We crushed it. We don't leave no money on the table. I messaged Sonia Tiso, actually. I think she was second place in one of the challenges. I messaged her. I said, hey, congratulations for kicking butt and going get that after that challenge. And then I went in my down and I looked at the volume. I said, oh, by the way, you're about to become an ambassador. You're about to become an ambassador, right? So I have people on my team. I'm just looking at them work. They're doing their thing on their own. And I have ambassadors rolling in, and they're like, man, we're going to go get that money. We're going to go get that money. And now David is putting in place that an ambassador or once an ambassador could be looking at $20,000 a month. Do you guys understand what's been put into place right now? It's just incredible. I got two quick stories for you guys. Two quick stories. Number one, last night, I met a lady here in Cabo, and we started talking real quick. I added her on WhatsApp. She goes, what do you do for a living? Because I told her I'm here for a few months. She goes, what do you do for a living? I said, you know what? You got my number. We'll talk later. She goes, really? You're not going to tell me right now? I said, no, not right now. Right now, I got your number. You got my number. We're going to talk later. She goes, okay. Last night, she messaged me. She goes, would you like to go for dinner? I'm like, of course. Because I figured, I'm going to build that relationship. I met her at this hotel called Me Too. Me Too here in Cabo. OMG. David, by the way, we're going to that place, all right? Me Too. That hotel. Incredible. So we had dinner there, and she invited two of her friends. Two couples. One of them that she met here on the beach, and another couple that she had she knew in the past they were getting married. So I'm like, oh, it was a 2-for-1. Not only I have her attention, but I got two couples that are like, hey, what do you do for a living? I said, hey, let me talk to you about my business while we're having this Kobe beef right now. And today she's like, Danny, can we meet again? I want to know which pack I'm going to join, right? She's like, which pack I'm going to join? I sent her the information. So now she wants to join. She's from Atlanta. So, hey, USA, I'm coming for you guys. I'm coming. She's from Atlanta. She's like, hey, I want to do this business. And what does she do part-time? She goes on, she makes blogs. She travels all over the world and she makes blogs. and her full-time job is she's an immigration lawyer. So when she's an immigration lawyer, she makes money, but on a part-time, she travels the world. And when she saw the video, she said, I need this in my life. I need this in my life. So, hey, we're about to get cooking with that one. Second story for you guys real quick. I'm walking down Cabo, and I see all these shops. And then I see this alley. I walk by the alley, I see a lady, she smiles. I said, oh, I got this one. That's all it takes. Eh? You smile with me, I got you right there. I'm putting the hook on. So I walk into the alley, I said, hi, how are you? Hola, because that's all I know. Hola, right? She's like, oh, hola. I go, see, what do you do? And she was selling baby clothes. She was basically selling the clothes of her kids to make money. She lives with her mother, right? She lives with her mother right there. She had no job. She lost her job during COVID. She had no money. And my new partner that was with me goes, he kind of nods me and said, Danny, are you going to help her? I said, of course I'm going to help her. This is why we have this opportunity to help people. There's so many people out there that requires our help. So we started exchanging. When I got her information, I'm like, I need to help her because if I help her, okay, I'm going to change her life. I got to meet her son and her little daughter, and they were looking at me like, who's this chocolate man right here? What is he going to do? Is he going to, going to buy something? And I'm like, I'm going to help your mother. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying because I speak English, but I'm going to help your mother make extra money so she could be able to give you guys a better life. That's what I do. I help people to have a better life. So I shared that story on Sunday with my team, and I got, I think, 50-some messages. Like, it was like, wait a minute, you guys don't usually like my training? What was so special about that training yesterday? I shared a story, and some of them messaged me and said, Danny, you made me cry. I had tears knowing that you're out there helping people change their life. I said, that's what we do. And we have the best vehicle to help change people's life. There's money on the table. We have access to the whole world. Every single one of us should be out there every day putting in work, just like David said. Don't just go to the training. Take the training and apply it. Every single day before going to bed, you need to talk to someone because you don't know which life you're going to change and which life they're going to change. And that's what we have here. So, David, again, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for blessing every one of us, our lives, and all the lives we're going to bless. And I give it back to you, Todd. Bust mode.
Hey, bye, Danny. Love the energy. Congratulations. Love the fact that you're out there making it happen every single day. Congratulations to your team. You dominated on all of the sales contests we just had. Absolutely incredible. Cannot wait to see you, my friend, in Paris here in a couple of months. Ambassador Deborah Taylor, by the way, some of your thoughts on what we've talked about tonight with the potential product that's coming out, not to mention some of Dave's thoughts on how to go out and get this thing done. I know we're going to see you, and my gosh, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days until your event starts.
Yes. I am so excited. I was about to lose it. You know how in the church they say you have a Holy Ghost good time. I was over here like shouting. I think David dropped the mic. He actually dropped the mic. I don't know. He was like, boom, he was like, boom. I ain't seen him like that. He on fire right now. Those nuggets was precious, and they were just apropos to what we're getting ready to do this weekend. It has set the stage and the bar for the Living Out Legacy Terrarium gathering here in Memphis, Tennessee. We are definitely excited. The team is excited. People are coming from all over. I'm excited to have you, Todd, as our top money earner, Daryl and Maria. I believe it's just going to set a paradigm shift in this business. We also are highlighting the men, Danny, in this business. And so most of the presenters are all men, right? We have Todd, we have Daryl, we have Pastor Mel Keys, we have Apostle H. Daniel Wilson that are all presenting. And then we have some of the women who are doing some many things. But it is just amazing. And every time I hear and I think about this business, and I had one of my leaders that was in the business that went to do their site, and their site was canceled today. And so they called me to ask me for my link. And I was like, why do you need my link? I didn't even realize they were really gone. And, but they're signing back up tonight. And so you just don't know. She said, Well, I realized that you didn't know because the business has gotten so big. I mean, the business has gotten so big at the point that you get to the point where if a person does not touch you, sometimes you forget. You go back, you get them, you try to get them, but sometimes you just got to reach for your upline. You got to reach for your leader. You got to reach for that person. You got to reach for that. If you do that, then they'll always know that you are available. But if they're constantly reaching for you and you never reach back, then eventually your leader has to move on and try to help other people. And I think David just put a pin in it tonight. So as people are preparing to come to Memphis, we have some people coming outside of even our own team. One of your leaders, Todd, signed up. Norman is coming from Atlanta. And it's just going to be amazing. We have workshops all day Saturday. We have a meet and greet. We are actually launching Trevorium, relaunching Trevorium. We never fully launched Trevorium. We launched our last, the last name. And so we're going to launch Trevorium Friday night in 3 regions, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee. And so we're inviting people to come in for that. And I'm just full. I'm just full on everything that he has said, because I think that it definitely needs to be said. I was trying to text people saying, get your people in, get your people in, get your people in, get in this Zoom. I think that the Trevorium packet, that Trevorium packet is going to be out of sight, and it's going to change a lot of lives for our leaders and if people utilize it and people share with other people. It's just like amazingly awesome. So I just don't think we have any better company. There's no better company out there. I recently was contacted again, and I keep telling people there's no better company. I just had another leader that joined me from another company, another travel company the other night. They called me at 11 o'clock at night, and they wanted my link, and they joined, and they were actually in 2 travel companies that I was in and decided to come over here. So you just don't never know who's looking and who's watching you. And people are watching this company. They cannot figure out why we are having so much success in the midst of all that has went on. People can't, and it's just going to be our season. And if people who are here now, if they catch it, they're going to be truly blessed. And so I feel blessed to be a part of it. And I thank you for the opportunity. Danny, I just need to be in Mexico with you. But it is all good. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing y'all this weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing weekend, Ambassador Deborah Taylor. I'm so glad you put this entire event together. I know you've worked tirelessly to put it together. Last night, she described it in some great detail, from the chef she has coming in to cook all the food, from the bowling contest they're going to have. I mean, just starting Friday night, the social, the get together, to all the training, all the speakers. She's flying in a special person just to teach on all the tax strategies. And again, I mean, folks, if you understand that a person can increase their income by $400 per month for simply trying, for simply running your business like a business with an intention for a profit, right? Get together with your own tax pros or come to the event. Deborah Taylor's got one of the biggest tax pros that charges $bucks per hour, and you get to sit there and ask them all the questions you want. You can get the information that not only you can apply to your situation, you can help a lot of other people that you bump into when you're talking to them. Someone says, man, I don't know if I can afford that. You can't afford not to do it, right? But this is actually going to put money in your pocket. So again, incredible event we're going to have this upcoming week. And then again, just Mr. David Hart showing people how to get to that level of income at One-Star Ambassador. Hey, I want to bring in Gerald Maria Roberts. They just cleared security. They're at the airport in San Diego, getting ready to fly back. In fact, there he is.
Hey, unbelievable. Dave, man, I'm going to have to give you a buzz. That was just phenomenal. And the passion that Dave had it, guys, if you don't understand that he meant every word of that, that is just awesome. I don't know if you guys remember, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, Maria and I made the commitment that we're going to go somewhere once a month to a different area and work with somebody deserving person or somebody that's serious about success, and we're going to train them personally. And even if we fly to Dallas or we fly to Kentucky or wherever, we're going to do that once a month to do that. So it kind of coincides with what David talked about, being accountable, helping your group be accountable. But Dave, my heart is still racing just on the energy and excitement that you just brought to this training here. And again, I hope everybody grabs that training, gets a copy of it, and then starts using it. And thanks for the kind words for Todd and I this weekend. You know, I never really thought of ourselves as, you know, trainers. And I did as a trainer, but, you know, as somebody that literally changes people's lives. And when you really look at our history and what we've been able to do and the people we've been able to touch and the lives we've been able to touch, that's exactly what we do. And Dave is right. You know, sometimes we take things for granted. And again, having Todd there, top guy in our company, and it would be in most companies that are out there. And I get to hang on a little bit and throw my 2 cents in as well. Guys, that's good stuff. It is life-altering information. And sometimes we just take it for granted. Please don't do that. Plug in, get serious about success. We get to start earlier this month because we get to go to Memphis and meet a bunch of people. I'm hoping to meet some people that say, hey, Daryl, I'm getting ready to blow this thing out. I'm serious. Watch what I do here over the next 2-3 weeks. Maybe you and Maria will come to my location and sit with us, my family, and maybe I'll get a few reps as well. So, guys, we're taking it to a whole nother level. We're excited about the success of this company. Congratulations to all of the leaders and all the new people and all the wonderful things that are happening. Dave's not resting. We're not going to rest either, guys. It only gets better and better, and it's already just truly unbelievable. If you still have an opportunity to get to Memphis, I would love to see you in Memphis, Tennessee this weekend. It's going to be a lot of incredible things happening, a lot of energy and excitement. And I'm sure if you come there, your life literally can change. If you definitely come with the mindset that, hey, I want something new. I want something different. I want to go to the next level. I'm coming there to learn a couple of concepts that will make a difference in my life. So everybody that's coming, come with that type of spirit of learning, spirit of picking up something that will change your life. I want you to say that, hey, I'm going to Memphis and I'm going to pick up some nuggets from several different speakers there that are going to impact my life before this year is over. And if you do that and you think about that and you come with that type of spirit, I'm telling you, there's nothing but success in your future. So, Todd, I'm going to throw it back over to you. We're pumped up and excited, headed back home. Be there for a couple of days, and then we're headed to Memphis. A lot of exciting things going on, and then we get to travel and do this all on the road.
Hey, we're excited to see you and Maria. Just like, again, 4 days. We got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and boom, we'll see you guys in Memphis. By the way, for those of you who don't know, Maria's been kind of showing her backdrop. Daryl's doing the same thing right now. They are in the San Diego airport. So if you're wondering, are people really traveling? You can see that wing of their terminal is completely full, every seat taken. People are traveling. We've already returned back to the 2019 levels of travel. So again, guys, we're at the right place, the right time, with the right leadership, the right company. All we got to do is help you get a few of those success principles so you can go out and make a big difference in your life and other people's lives. So with that, we'll be back again tomorrow night, Tuesday night, with Daryl and Maria Roberts, two of the very best to ever do it. They'll be doing the presentation. Hey, load up the call. I mean, how could you allow someone whose team is blowing up all over the world, someone who's made 7 figures in this space, making 80 grand a month back when I met them, they're on there tomorrow night to talk to anybody you get on that Zoom, right? If you don't get somebody on the Zoom with them, and then you're kind of wondering, hey, Todd, how come my business isn't growing? I don't know. Any guesses? Right? I mean, so again, get somebody on the Zoom with 2 of the very best that ever did it. We got Danny Seguinoy, man, Mr. Bling Bling. He's on Thursday night. We have Ambassador Deborah Taylor last night, every Sunday night, doing the fireside chat. Had a whole group of people on there. Pastor Mel. We had Tanya Evans, all kinds of great leaders that were on there. Speaking last night, she does it every single Sunday night. Gina and I cover every Wednesday night. So again, plug into the calls, plug into the tools. Whose side are you on? So with that, we'll see you tomorrow night. Till then, God bless. Bye, everybody.